That's crazy.
I'm not a fan of him lyrically or acting wise.
Hey, Daddy, put hands on you, give you real black eyes. Come on, don't do that. And that's the truth. You could trust
Aries Spears.
Oh, that dude?
Yeah. He said nothing.
Is he a comedian?
Yeah.
Because he ain't never made me laugh, so I don't know if he a comedian.
You know you crossed the line when Ice Cube, yeah, the same dude who dropped no Vaseline, pauses his billionaire grind just to roast you. But Aries Spears didn't just throw shots at Cube, he came swinging for the man's entire legacy on Big Boy's Neighborhood. He called Cube trash as a rapper and an actor. Ice Cube wasn't having it. He clapped back, calling Aries irrelevant, not funny, and said he's nowhere near the top 10 in black comedy. But then 50 Cent saw the clip. And you already know, if someone's catching heat, 50's jumping in. He lives to roast people who are already spiraling. It all started real chill. Big Boy was just doing that classic ranking rappers convo, that barbershop talk. But Aries Spears? Man, he couldn't keep it cool. As soon as Cube's name dropped, Aries went full-on disrespect mode, no hesitation.
Ice Cube is a motherfucking lyricist.
I can't stand Ice Cube.
That's crazy.
I'm not a fan of him lyrically or acting wise.
Really?
He's the same.
How much time we got left here? Because should I just tell him to leave now?
And get this, it didn't stop there. That was just his warm-up. He even went after Today Was a Good Day. Yeah, that legendary West Coast anthem.
You don't think that...
One of the songs I hate the most, if it comes on, I want to shoot the radio. Today was a good...
Wild. Even Big Boy's co-host tried to play it off with a laugh, but Aries wasn't letting it go. He doubled down and dropped this weird Ice Cube impersonation, except he made Cube a gynecologist.
He goes, here's Ice Cube as a gynecologist. Hey, Miss Jenkins, I looked at your chart. Now get up on that butt.
That's racist. I don't know how it's racist, but what you just did is racist.
And the punchline was so cringe, the whole room just froze. Aries chuckled to himself like it was comedy gold, but nobody else was feeling it. One diss wasn't enough for him. He kept digging that hole deeper. The co-hosts weren't even smirking. Big Boy tried to steer the convo somewhere safer, but Aries? Nope. He went full chaos. Then it got worse. He came for Tupac, too. Not just little jabs, either. Real disrespect.
He was not the greatest lyricist. He was energy. He was passion. He made you feel him. If that said tear the club up, you wanted to tear the club up. Dear mama, you wanted to hug your mama. When you think about lyricism, Nas, Jay-Z, Biggie, Jadakiss, my lyrics, spitters.
That's how you get blackballed for real out here. And the wildest part? Aries knew he was pushing it. He even looked dead into the camera mid-rant like he wanted the smoke.
Watch the comments. Now when people talk about, you ask anybody, no matter where their region, you know, give me a top 5 rappers. Pac's usually always in that list. Right. I don't ever put Pac up there.
The backlash hit quick. One fan said, I love Aries' skills, but bro, the Ice Cube slander is a no-no. Another said, and this why Aries ain't credible to say Pac or Cube wasn't lyrical? He mad cause the West Coast took New York's crown in the 80s and 90s. But what Aries didn't see coming, the legends he dissed, they actually responded. Usually the big dogs stay quiet and let the noise fade, but not this time. But this time, Ice Cube wasn't letting it slide. He clapped back like a true legend, questioning if Aries was even funny, even relevant, or ever really part of black comedy like that.
I saw a comedian speaking kind of bad about you, man.
Who is this?
Aries Spears.
Oh, that dude?
Yeah. He said nothing.
Is he a comedian? Because he ain't never made me laugh, so.
Cube didn't just defend himself, he straight up buried Aries' whole career.
What he said?
What'd he say?
He said it was nothing about you impresses him. From movies to rapping, nothing at all impresses him. And I'm like, wow, like what?
Suckers usually don't like me. You know what I'm saying? Like the people that you know, they usually don't like me when they coming from that angle. That's cool though. You know, at the end of the day, it's cool. You know, he entitled to his opinion. It's the feeling is mutual. You know, everybody got their opinion, and they all stink. You know what I'm saying? So I think he on anybody's list of top 10 comedians. You know what I mean? In the black community for sure. I don't even know if he's on the register with us.
Cube knew exactly what he was doing. He's not new to the game. He is the game. From writing for NWA to dropping one of the top 3 diss tracks in rap history, from creating Friday to building the Big 3 League, Cube's got decades of receipts. Certified mogul status. But here's the thing. That clip, it wasn't the end. Aries wasn't done. Even after legends dragged him and fans went off, he pulled up on Vlad TV, still talking slick.
You had some words about Ice Cube recently.
You know, Willie D called me.
Okay.
I was in Louisville, Kentucky. And this, I love Willie D, that's my man. But this called me like I disrespected his mama. He was like, Aries, man, you don't understand what Ice Cube done did for the culture, man, and hip hop. Why you say? And I go, Willie, it's a subjective opinion. I'm allowed to not like Ice Cube. I know, man.
Like mocking Cube once wasn't enough.
Anything Ice Cube's done?
Nothing. Ice Cube does nothing for me as a rapper and an actor.
Okay.
Nothing.
Let's start with the rap. The Police. You don't think that's a classic song?
It's classic because of what it represents in terms of black struggle symbolism and what black people have gone through with the police historically. It's the song that makes you go, yeah! Yeah, I get how it can touch your emotions, but it don't do nothing for me.
But Aries didn't peep the real problem. It wasn't just about Ice Cube anymore. Somewhere in a 5-star hotel, 50 Cent was watching this whole mess play out on his phone. And since Aries threw shade at 50 too, yeah, things got personal.
What do you think about 50 Cent's acting ability overall?
This is what I think about it. He did a movie with Sylvester Stallone where it was about them in these prisons that were like cubes. The one, you know what I mean? And he played a computer tech. You know what separated 50 Cent from 50 Cent the rapper to the computer tech actor?
Glasses?
Now I'm a computer tech.
Just when folks thought 50 might stay quiet, boom, he drops a video. No names, just slick vibes. But fans picked it up instantly. That petty, passive-aggressive clip, straight up 50 Cent calling somebody delusional without even needing to say who.
Yeah, man. I gotta listen to this. Nah, this hot right here.
But wait, why did 50 even step in? Let's be real, the man stays booked. He's running Power, BMF, flipping liquor brands, closing TV deals, touring. He's got zero free time. So why did this beef hit his radar? Here's what people forget. 50 and Ice Cube go way back with real mutual respect. Cube was one of the first to co-sign 50's movie moves, way before Hollywood ever gave him a shot. And 50, he's always returned the love, constantly giving Cube his props in interviews.
Ice Cube was on when I'm just watching. Music. All of it.
Movies, all of it.
Yeah. I never really seen Ice Cube in films that weren't his. You know, like he kind of produced the vehicle that he was in. And it wasn't like he was just being an actor in someone else's film.
Now Aries, he's exactly the type 50 can't stand. Loud, abrasive, and nothing recent to prove he's still got it. That's 50's favorite type to roast. So when Aries started wilding out, 50 showed up ready for war. He even threw this icy bar. Check my temperature, I'm ice cold. The hood left the left side of my chest froze. Need help with your bills? I'll write you a referral, might even get you a love contract. Aries felt that. He got all in his feelings and fired back with this emotional rant aimed at Cube.
Poster child for the world's biggest hater. If you look up the word hate, it's my picture. When did we get to a point where unless your opinion, and last time I checked as human beings, we're all allowed to opinions. At what point does it get to where unless your opinion is favorable about a person or a thing and goes with the flow of everyone else, you're a hater? I don't understand that. Somebody sent me a clip where Ice Cube responded. He was on a radio show and the dude played him the snippet. And the first thing Ice Cube says is, well, most suckers don't like me. Then he goes on to say, I never heard of this dude. Then he finishes by saying, well, he's just not funny. Well, you can't have it both ways. If you don't know who I am, how do you know if I'm funny or not? So you can't have it both ways.
But he didn't stop there. He even said he doesn't think Ice Cube's ever done anything impressive.
Said I wasn't a fan of his artistry. I never attacked him as a man. I never attacked him in terms of his character. I said I wasn't a fan of his artistry. Why am I not allowed to feel that way? Why is that? And then secondly, it's always funny. People call me a hater because they love to highlight when I say I don't like something as though I don't have love for anything.
Like, bro, are you serious right now? That wasn't just an opinion, that was a full-blown contradiction. And that's when folks really started dragging Aries. Not because he had a take, but because he flipped the script and tried to play the victim when the heat came back. One comment said it plain, you can't drop a hot take and cry when somebody gives you that same energy back. Another wrote, you can have your opinion, but after that skit G, you not valid. Ice Cube a made man. But then it got real messy because someone brought up Aries' dark past. Suddenly, this wasn't just about rap beef or roasting legends. This was about receipts. Let's talk about that Tiffany Haddish lawsuit. Back in 2022, Aries Spears and Tiffany Haddish got hit with a disturbing lawsuit involving accusations of grooming. The sketch in question, a so-called comedy skit where a child is left alone with a creepy adult character played by Aries, and the way the camera lingered on him made everyone uncomfortable.
Did you call me?
Oh yes, Uncle Pete. Can you watch TJ for me? I need to run to the I gotta run some air. I need to go to cleaners, and I should be coming back. Okay?
All right, lady.
Thank you.
And yeah, it got even worse after that. Backlash was instant. Twitter blew up. The Shade Room even posted the footage, and people were not having it. Even though the case was eventually settled and the video was scrubbed from the internet, the stain on Aries' name still lingers. And what did Aries do after all that? He ran right back to Vlad TV like nothing ever happened.
Are you and Tiffany still good?
Yeah.
Okay, so she doesn't hold anything against you in terms of...
I mean, you know, she
participated in the whole thing, so it's not like she could, but I'm just saying, you know how people get.
Man, we could.
You good?
Yeah.
Okay. Is there going to be a point where you could talk about this?
You know, I told you, when that point comes, you know.
People started joking that Aries Spears was showing up on Vlad TV more than Vlad himself. Every time he popped up, it was the same script, crying about being blackballed, ranting about how he should be as big as Kevin Hart. Fans caught on quick. It became a pattern. Aries kept talking, but he wasn't working. His name only showed up when drama hit. Scandals, salty rants, or bitter clips from interviews. He wasn't trending for killing it on stage. He wasn't booking shows or locking in roles. He was going viral for beefing with legends, stirring old wounds, and hoping people still cared. And it doesn't stop there. Aries also got a reputation in the industry. Multiple old castmates have gone on record saying he was a headache to work with, ego through the roof, always trying to one-up everybody in the room.
Your equation will never be satisfied. Why? Because some other will come along that'll take and blow the world up, and you'll want to be that. And then some other will come around and have as talented as you, or possibly more, and then you're going to get upset because again, you focus on everything that is not you.
Hold up.
Everything you want,
wait a minute,
but not what's in your present space.
Look, he's got talent. He can do voices. He knows how to rock a crowd, but he never had that Chappelle level breakout. And that kind of bitterness, it eats at you. Now flip the script. Why did this whole beef flop so hard for Aries? Because when you come at Ice Cube, you're not just dissing a rapper. You're throwing shots at a cultural pillar. Let's break it down. No Vaseline is ranked as one of the greatest diss tracks ever. Friday didn't just make people laugh. It helped shape black comedy and created characters that live rent-free in pop culture. And the Big Three League? That's a whole basketball empire built from scratch, now backed by major investors and NBA legends. And way before all that movie empire and mogul status, Ice Cube was out here writing for Eazy-E, Dr. Dre, Ren, and ghostwriting NWA classics while still a teenager. Meanwhile, Aries Spears' biggest cultural moment, some mad TV impressions, and a few solid stand-up sets. Now he's just known for dissing Cube on podcasts and going viral for all the wrong reasons. That's exactly why fans had Cube's back without hesitation. He wanted to go viral? Congrats, he did. But not for comedy, not for greatness. He's trending because two legends called him a nobody, and no one stepped up to defend him. For more jaw-dropping celeb drama like this, make sure you hit that subscribe button. You don't want to miss what's coming next.